You know what's been bothering me about DC Comics? Helena Wayne has gotten rewritten as a completely different person because of the fact that Helena Wayne, the first daughter of the original Batman, we don't know what happened to her. She either exists or she doesn't. The multiverses. Once again, there's 52. Who is Batman? Is it Bruce Wayne? Is it Thomas Wayne? Is it Bruce Wayne from Earth 24? Is it Jace Fox? Is it Dick Grayson? Who is it? And that's just Batman. We didn't even talking about who Superman is, because Superman technically died in the Crisis of Infinite Earths, but not really. But yes, he did. Right now I'm reading 52. If Booster Gold is a time-traveling superhero, why is it that the crimes that he prevents or stops doesn't mess with the time stream? Was he the guy who initially kind of messed with the time stream or the time stuff and going on? And also, what is the linear verse? Is the OG Batman from the 1930 series dead or alive? Because now he's showing up in the Generations Warp series. We have all of these things going on. There's so much weirdness going on. And DC has an annoying habit of like writing a character, then killing them. And then Donna Troy, Hawkman, Wonder Woman. Who's Wonder Woman? Is she Hippolyta? Is it Cassie Sandsmark? I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand how the world works anymore. Is Supergirl Carol Danvers or Carol Zor-El? I don't know, man. And yet, with all the stuff that's going on in DC, why isn't there a cop show like Law and Order for Gotham City? Think about it. The Gotham City Police Department has like so much that they could just sort of expand upon. You could literally make a comic book series dedicated to the Gotham City Police Department. And granted, they probably won't get that much done because some of the criminals or some of the bad guys are usually costume monsters or Killer Croc who literally just destroys people, or Clayface who just clays people up or whatever. I mean, you have all of these things that you could be doing for DC, and yet for some strange reason, we still got only Batman movies. And people are now raising a stink about bisexual Samuel James Kent. Is it Samuel James Kent? I don't even know. Superboy. Superman's son. You know what upsets me the most about DC Comics? The fact that for some strange reason, Clark Kent and Lois Lane had a kid in the first place. I think I've complained about this before, but like, Clark Kent is an alien from outer space. Whether Krypton is apparently like Earth or not, whether the aliens are humanoid or not, for some strange reason, I'm supposed to just be okay with the idea that a dude who could topple a mountain with just a tap of his finger is somehow general enough to make love to this Earthling woman that he can't just crush by hugging her. Like, I'm supposed to believe that her down there is powerful enough to be able to handle a Kryptonian-sized smashdown on the monthly, weekly, daily basis. And then to make matters even worse, the kid is born and Lois has like no like repercussions from this. Look, all I'm saying is that like in real life, a dude came back from space and he was like really sick, because he was in space for so long. I don't know. He came back, he was like really sick, but for some strange reason, Lois Lane, a human woman on Earth who has been on Earth forever, apparently does the diddly-do dance with an alien from outer space, and nothing, like, she's not sick, she doesn't have any radiation damage, she's not burned, nothing happens. Like, it's so really, I find that really weird just about comics in general. Like, they do, like, because it's not even, fiction in general, it's like, it's always an alien meets a human, and and they end up having a kid together, and nothing happens to the human that results in them, like, being damaged in some way. I mean, it's like, humans can't do anything, in real life, humans can't do anything like that with anything other than another human. Even then, that's a risk. But these people can do these things with divine beings and aliens and just survive. How is this not weird? And people are complaining about, John Kent is bisexual. Tim Drake is bisexual. Shut up. I'm too busy being upset about the fact that we have like improperly written alien species just doing things with humans, and it's just like, and nothing happens. I I think my only complaint when it comes to Superboy or like New Age Superman or Son of Superman is like a Super Son, I'm gonna call him. The thing that really kind of bothers me about him is the fact that it's like rather than make him into his own character, they just said, oh yeah, by the way, let's just replace Superman with this one. It's like, I mean, that's dope, that's cool, a nice little legacy passed down thing, but you could have at least, he could have just like been a completely different character, a completely different person, and call himself, I don't know, Lane. A little something for Lois. Because normally when you think about Superman, you don't think Clark and Lois, you just think Superman. It's just, he could have just called himself Lane. He could be like, I guess you should have stayed in your own lane. I don't know. I just thought about that on the fly. But, him being a new Superman and him being, bisexual and him just sort of being his own character, there's things you could have done differently, but I'm not complaining about that because I'm too busy being upset about the fact that in another universe somewhere, Superman and Wonder Woman have a kid together. And I see Superman and Wonder Woman like brother and sister. And considering the demographic of writers that are in comics, you got this brother and sister, you got these teammates who get together. It's like, why do y'all want Superman and Wonder Woman to bump uglies so bad? Y'all are weird. I'm gonna try my best to just maintain my composure here because I don't understand. People are too busy. People are complaining about the wrong thing. DC now has an app where you can actually read the comic books as they come out or read some of the older comic books. They got a whole Wikia that you can use to like follow everything out. And people are complaining about the dumbest stuff right now. What next? Are y'all going to be upset when y'all get introduced to Renee Montoya? The Question? Because she's a lesbian and she's Latina. And she gets drunk and depressed and does things to women in Kondak. I'm currently reading 52. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, this is what's going on and nobody cares because people are too busy caring about the wrong thing. Superman, care about the comic. Care about the material. Care about the source. Because every single time there's a Superman referencing anything else, people are just going to be like, uh-oh, hide your booty because he bi now. It's like, no. That's the son of Superman. You're dumb. Don't be dumb. People gonna be like, man, Robin's been around since the 1930s. Tim Drake. You're thinking of Dick Grayson. Or Jason Todd. People, man, it's like, there's so much cool stuff that is going on in the comics right now. Please read the source material. It's provided to you. Sure, the multiverses are going to get a little confusing. You're going to find yourself asking, did this really happen? It probably didn't. But just focus on the source material. Don't be dumb. Stop being dumb. Love and peace and safety. Keep your eyes to the skies.